Hello friends and welcome back to My Hobby Home. Today we are going over things that we did last week and things that I'm anticipating and hoping to get done this week. So I did not have a finish this week. Now I did have our little love cats, but I haven't gotten anything else done. I have my piece of cake here waiting on me to bind it. I believe I have my woodruff. I believe that's the one that I have at the long armor right now. Miss Ava was going to try to have that done for me by Saturday, but she said she did not like the way the quilting looked on it, so she was taking it out and it would take a little longer. I'm in no rush. So I'm like, it's okay with me. It does not matter to me. I am not in any rush. And guys, I'm breaking out my list here so I make sure I don't forget anything that we are working on. So what have we worked on so far? Well, last week we once again tackled our, let me see if I have it all together or is it separate. It looks like I've got 3 rows of my log cabin. This is just one of them, but I've got 3 separate rows of my log cabin put together. They are pressed. They are ready to assemble, but what I'm going to do is wait to get all rows done and then I will assemble them. This is the pattern that I am using. It is called Star Watch. It is a paid for pattern. I found this on Etsy, but let me read it to you. It just says Star Watch. It's by Carried Away Quilting. So if you're interested in that, that is where this came from. I will try to not keep you guys too long tonight. So I may seem like I'm rushed, but I'm not really rushed. The next thing that we are still working on the Bella Rose Mystery Quilt. This is, the Bella Rose Mystery Quilt is their 2024 Bella Rose, I believe it's called the Advent box or the 12 Days of Christmas. But it was the pattern that was in that box, that Christmas box. And we should be getting the new one this month or next month. I'm not sure which month we'll be getting it. But I did get one row completely done. This one row, well, it's actually upside down. This is the very bottom row of the tree, the Christmas tree. So it's really cute. I'm loving how all these greens are coming together in this. I'm trying to get this quilt done before I get the next box. Do I think that's going to happen? Probably not, because Clue 8 is the one that we worked on this week. We will still be working on Clue 8, and that is assembling this tree. And that's a lot of assembling on the tree. So that may take us another couple weeks to do Clue 8. But we're going to try to get it done as fast as possible. But I'm not going to rush it. It is not going to matter to me if I get it done in the month of October or the month of December. It's not going to matter to me. But this is our Bella Rose Mystery Quilt. We are still on Clue 8. So if you got the box and you want to join in with sewing this, I am on Clue 8. And I just do a little bit each week. I try to get at least 1 hour of sewing in on every project that I have actively going. And this is one that I have actively going. The next project that I have actively going, is this is our Saturday Sew Along. If you're not familiar with Saturday Sew Along and you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. But Saturday, what we are working on is the quilt pattern that came in the Creative Notions subscription box, their August 2025 subscription box. It's called Trip Around the Block. It is a Carol Thielen pattern. I have her link down in the description of that video for this exact pattern. There is another pattern going around out there that only has 4 fabrics. This one has 5 different fabrics. Or, well, it actually has 6 fabrics, but it has 5 colored print fabrics, and we are working on that. I have 3 rows done, or 4 rows done. You can't see them. Give me one moment and I will have you turned up because they're hanging right up here. Okay, now you can see right here above my head, that is 4 rows of the Trip Around the Block pattern. As I said, the link for this pattern is in the description of the video on Saturday. If I remember, I will put the link in this video description as well. And our next project that we currently have going on is the pumpkin sitting pattern. This is the pattern that came out of the Fat Quarter Shop 2025 limited edition spooky box. That's a whole lot to say. I am currently, I got to the first set of half square triangles. I made 32 of them. I have them all trimmed right here. I still need to press them. And I told y'all I would make a little video showing y'all how to make these and trim them. It's real easy. I have not done it yet, but my plate has been a little bit full here lately. So, but this is our other project that we currently have going on. So that is 4 projects right now going on. Actively that I do like every day. I try to sew on these at least 1 hour a day. Let's see, what do we have upcoming? This, I can pull my notes down here with me. Well, Friday we received the new clue for cotton cuts. I'm thinking I did not get the email, but I'm pretty certain it's in my evidence locker. And I just need to go out there and grab it. And I'm hoping to be able to do that for you guys. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have it done for you. Then, of course, I will still be working on that log cabin, trying to get it completed because that was my National Sew a Jelly Roll Day jelly roll quilt. Like I said, I try to sew about an hour on it at least once a week. Sometimes I'm sewing on that one twice a week. I do get some sewing done behind the scenes that y'all don't see, but mainly it's just pressing right now that I've been doing behind the scenes. We are still, as I said, working on that Bella Rose. We are still on Clue 8. I may try to get some of that done off screen because assembling that Christmas tree is the same from the bottom row as it is to the top row. Trip Around the Block. I have a feeling this quilt is going to go pretty quick. It's 17 rows and we've got 4 of them done. So we'll do 5 probably one week. But that one is also on the table for us. That is our Saturday sew along. Our Sunday is our pumpkin setting. I'm kind of calling that our sampler Sunday, like Fat Quarter Shop Sew Sampler. Even though the box that we're working on right now is the spooky box. But we're doing that pumpkin sitting on Sundays. And guys, don't forget, we are still doing the live with Tammy and Alicia the 2nd and the 4th Friday of the month, which this upcoming Friday we will be live again with Tammy and Alicia over on Tammy's channel, The Siberian Wind. I will have her link down in the description. So all you have to do is click on that and go to her page, and you can actually click a notify me on her videos to let you know when we go live. We have a blast on there. What we are sewing is the Yuletide Sampler 2. I have not cut fabric for it. I have not decided what fabric I'm going to be using for our next block. We are on block 2 of a 12-month block of the month quilt. So we would love it if you would join us. We have a blast over there. And it is Friday nights at 7 p.m. Central Time. If you are not able to make it, I do put the replay on my channel on Sundays. You can check it out then if you want to. It would be super appreciated if you do. But we are having a blast, so we would love it if you're able to make it and join us on the live. And let's see what else. And Tammy has another thing going on. So I'm doing 2 things with Tammy this month. So I actually have, let's see, I have my 4 standard, my log cabin quilt, my 12 days of Christmas, trip around the block, and pumpkin setting. I have those 4 every week, and every other week we do the Friday live with Tammy. So that's 5 active projects. And then October 15th, our first clue for the Reflections Mystery Quilt comes out. So that'll be 6 projects that I have going on. Now, of course, some of these I will knock out, like that Jelly Roll quilt. I will knock that one out. The Bella Rose 12 Days of Christmas, I will knock that one out. I'll probably knock out the trip around the block before I knock out that 12 Days of Christmas. And the pumpkin setting, I'll knock that one out pretty quick. So, you know, my list will be dwindling down. So it won't be too hard to be keeping up with all of this. But I'm really enjoying being able to sew. But my upcoming projects are not only sewing. I do, like I said, I have the 6 sewing projects going on right now. But my sewing videos are going to be getting shorter right now because I am also full-fledged in the middle of everything, every pot, every pan, every dish, everything out of my cabinets in my kitchen. Everything's in the floor right now. And I'm going through and deciding what to keep, what to get rid of. And my get rid of box is full. I've already filled 1 box. So I've got to get all of that pulled aside and get what I'm keeping put away. And then double check all my pots and pans, make sure they're clean, because I will be listing all the things on Facebook Marketplace. And but it's time. It needs to happen. So it's time. I feel like if I can get my kitchen in order and everything, I'm not going to say magazine ready, but you know, everything has a place and it's in its place. I have another shelf I want to put in my kitchen. Currently, I have a little baker's rack in the corner of my dining room area that has my canning items on it, like my jarred vegetables, because I have nowhere to put them. I found a shelf that curves. It's like a corner shelf. It goes on both walls. And I really want to get that so I can get my canning things on that shelf. And that shelf is not as deep. It's not as wide as the baker's rack. But it will hold twice the amount of that baker's rack. And I can get the baker's rack out of my house. It's too big, too deep, too bulky. I don't want it in here. I'm really trying to downsize and minimize the, I can't say volume because it's not a volume. But like, I don't want real thick, big furniture. I'm trying to downsize. I'm not going to become a minimalist. I like things too much to become a minimalist. I like looking at books, so I'm going to have lots of cookbooks and all that. And I do hope to be getting back in the kitchen pretty soon once everything is organized and doing some videos for you guys. Especially when it gets here in the fall. I love to do soups. I love to do stews. I love to do one pot wonders. I will be using my my crock pot. I will be using my Instant Pot Rio Wide, what's it called, Rio Wide Plus. I'll be using my Instant Pot. What else do I have that I like to use? I have so many things I like to use. I like to use my grill. I have an indoor grill that I like to use, a ninja grill. I love to use a lot of different appliances in my kitchen, and my whole goal is to get my bottom cabinets cleaned out. Because right now on one of my cabinets, I have a tiered rack that holds all of my cast iron. I want to be able to get my cast iron under my cabinets. So that, if you see a shortened sewing video, that is what is going on. I am trying to stick to my 1 hour of sewing time, and I'm being pretty strict on it. I do my 1 hour sewing time, and as I'm uploading, editing, and all that, I'm doing all my pressing and everything I need to do. But once that's done, I'm in my front of my house, in my kitchen, my living room, my dining room. I'm clearing things out, trying to get things where I want my rooms to be opened back up. Right now, our furniture, well, not right now, but some of our furniture has been so bulky that it makes the room feel closed. And I'm opening it back up. Right now, this room feels closed to me. There's so much stuff in here. And I will be working on this room eventually. I have done some destashes out of it. I have done some organizing out of it. The main thing I want to do right now is to get my closet in this room cleaned out. Right now, it has a stackable bins that's got fabric scraps in it. I will be going through that. I will probably be boxing up scraps and cutting them and sorting them into like Christmas, like patriotic, and then other, like just scrappy. So, I plan on doing that. I do have a string quilt that is going on that has fabrics in that closet. I will put all of those fabrics in a basket and put it in here because I want to get that stackable out of my closet and reorganize it so I have bins and bins and bins of things. And right now my bins are in my spare bedroom, and I got to get that spare bedroom back to where my family can stay when they come down for Christmas. Or I think one year my dad and them had their power go out and mine was still going. It was something with their power box. And, at least they were able to come and stay at my house and stay comfortable, And that is what I try to do. I try to keep my house with a room that my family and I'll have a place to come if something like that happens. But friends, we've got lots of things going on. I showed y'all two TJ Maxx hauls. And the closer to Christmas it gets, the more hauls I will be doing. I won't show gifts that I get my grandbabies, but I will be doing a few Christmas hauls. Mostly, I'm excited about the unboxings of the Christmas Advent boxes, or the, what are they called? 12 Days of Christmas box, Advent box, the whatever they're going to be called. I am so excited about that. The Jolly box, you know what it's called? The Jolly box is up for pre-order right now. So if y'all are interested in receiving that Jolly box, go over to Fat Quarter Shop and prepay for your box. I think it's like $4.99 or something like that to prepay for your box. And when it comes to time to pay for the box, they tell you in the listing there about when they'll get ready to ship, but they send you an email about a week prior to that for you to pay the remaining balance, and then they'll ship it. So it's really exciting, easy, and I'm hoping to have our spooky box done, so when our jolly box comes in, we can do that one as well. So friends, thank you once again for coming and joining me. I do appreciate each and every one of you for letting me know about the no ads. Some of you are still not receiving ads. That is okay. I have been told by one of the supervisors, that's what I was told it was. I don't think it was, but I've been told by a supervisor that not all views have ads on them, but for the same person to never see ads, it's kind of strange. But if you see an ad when you click on my video, that is an ad for my video. You may not see one in the middle of the video. If my video is longer than 8 minutes, you should see a midstream video ad. But if you don't, it's okay as long as there's one at the beginning of the video. That means there will be ads, or that is the ad for that video. And I do want to reiterate, the ads that show on my videos are not specifically of my choosing. I cannot choose what what ads go to my videos. So please know that the ads you see are not necessarily geared by me. They are not necessarily something I may believe in, or, whatever it is. I do not choose the ads. The ads are actually, they've come by auction is how they say it works. But whatever ad you see, just know that it is not by me. So once again, give me a thumbs up if you like this type of content. I will be sewing again tomorrow, so y'all come back tomorrow. If you have not yet subscribed, please do click that notification bell so you don't miss a single thing. Leave a comment if you like. I do try to respond to each and every comment personally, and as always, until I see you again, I hope you have a very blessed day. Bye, guys.